Hey guys, what is going up? Welcome back to another episode. In today's video, we are going to be talking about why I just bought more Delta Airlines stock. So before we actually jump into this here, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe to the channel because it's the best investment channel on YouTube. So you might as well subscribe. So breaking down Delta Airlines. So before the whole lockdowns here, you guys can see that this company was a solid investment. You got paid dividends. It had pretty good earnings, just kind of traded in between, 63 and about 50. You guys can see it had a nice slow and upward trend. It wasn't too volatile, but overall had a good growth and a good dividend. Now, once the lockdowns hit, this thing went from around $58 all the way down to about $17 per share. Now, it did get absolutely exploded within a week, going back up to about $40 or $35. Consolidated with a slow upward trend, broke out of that resistance here at 37, came up and tapped this 200 moving average line. Now, the thing about Delta Airlines, or the thing about this stock here in general, is the 200 moving average line is by far the most important indicator for this stock. Let me break it down why. Looking in the past, you guys can see it comes in contact with it, buying pressure, okay? Boom, we did get this crazy sell-off. This was just because there was such a huge catalyst that this couldn't really act as any support. So then it sold off, and then look at this. Right in here, comes in contact, hits it, and sells off. Okay, that was kind of expected because old support has a tendency to act as new resistance. Then consolidated, comes in contact with this old resistance, now uses it as new support, comes in contact, buying pressure, we get a resistant breakout. This would have been a good entry for a swing trade. Comes up, finds some overall new resistance here at around $51 to $52. Sells off back down to about 44, which is what? The 200 moving average line. So the 200 moving average line is an indicator that, one, you get an overall direction of the stock. You can look at it and instantly know the direction. The second thing is when the stock is above it, like it is in here, it has a tendency to act as support. When it's below it, like it is in here, it has a tendency to act as resistance. So with it selling off right in here, my average share price is right around $40 a share. Now, I'm up a little bit on my investment, so I'm just going to be averaging into this position here. So really, my average price is going to be somewhere around $43, which is perfect because that's going to be right near that 200 moving average line, which is a very strong support. So I can sit back, relax, and let really these moving average lines continue to work up. Not to mention, guys, I think within the next 2 to 3 years, the stock will probably be right back up to these highs here at 63. And that's 2 to 3 years. That's my outlook. It could easily hit that way sooner. The way it's growing, it probably will. But you always have to have, some sort of outlook, or you will be disappointed if it doesn't hit it within the next year. But anyways, so I think with things starting to open up again and traveling to become more popular, I think Delta Air will continue to do pretty well. For me, Delta Airlines is probably the best travel stock out there. The reason why is in 2020, they did get hit pretty hard here, but they had, quite a bit of cash on hand. They really didn't have to take on too much long-term debt. Which really is proven that, we've seen a huge increase in buying pressure, almost coming back up here to $57. We're only a couple dollars off that, and that was pretty much pre-lockdown levels here. Now, if we compare this to another travel stock, American Airlines, look at the difference, okay? Before the whole lockdown in general, we had this beautiful downward trend. You had a 10-cent dividend, which may seem good, but you're losing stock value, okay? Went from 27 all the way down to about $8. And then look how fast this thing has gotten bought up, right? Okay, so now a lot of people are saying that this is still a good investment, maybe for a swing trade, honestly, because it's going to be using this old resistance as some new support. So there probably is the move from around 21 to 26. But look at When the stock is below the 200 moving average line, look, what do we have? Resistance, okay? Comes in contact, resistance. So it's having a very hard time to break above it. So I think the outlook for this is honestly simple. I think it's going to be around $20 to about $15 for the next 2 to 3 years. I really don't think we'll probably see a $30 outlook on this stock anytime soon. I really don't. I think Delta Air is probably the best travel stock for beginners and pretty much anyone in general. It just has a better chart and everything like that. Yes, they cut their dividends. Yeah, they did it to save cash. So honestly, that's pretty much why I am buying more Delta Airlines. We just got some sell-off here. It's hitting some support, hopping in, averaging my position so I can make more money, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And overall, I hope you guys got something of value because that's the main idea with the channel. And we will see you later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe out there. Take care, everyone. Peace out.